Alright, what is going on, guys? I'm here, UnpeakableGaming, and today we're going to be taking a look at an awesome mod. This is going to be the Animal Bikes mod for Minecraft 1.6.1 and hopefully 1.6.2. I believe they're updating it to 1.6.2, but I think you can still use mods on 1.6.1 on 1.6.2. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. And this is the Animal Bikes mod. For those of you who don't know what the Animal Bikes mod is going to be a awesome and crazy mod that's going to add some new mobs into your Minecraft, and it's also going to allow you to craft these spawners where you can spawn these new mobs and some normal mobs, and you can ride them, which is really sweet. So as you can see in my inventory, what I have right now, the textures are kind of messed up. I do not know why they're like that. They're supposed to look like steering wheels, and then they'll have like a little head of what the mob is in them. So for example, the chicken bike would have like a little bike circle, like bike wheel or steering wheel, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's supposed to look like a bike wheel, but it kind of looks like a steering wheel. And then it would have like the chicken head in it. Let me go ahead and change the time before it gets way dark up in here. And let's go ahead and take a look. So as you can see, the textures are kind of messed up. Hopefully they will fix it in the next update, but for now, just ignore them. And as you can see, when I hold the spawner in my hand, I don't get anything because basically they're empty, but at least we can read them so we know what we are spawning. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. Let's go right down here and let's check out this sweet looking bunny bike. So if we spawn them in, just simply right click, and oh, by the way, all the crafting recipes will be in the Minecraft forum page. They're really simple to craft, but there's like over 20 of them, so if I were to show you all the crafting recipes, it would probably take up like a lot of time. So I'm just gonna let y'all check out all the crafting recipes by yourself. They're really easy crafting recipes. They're all in the Minecraft forum page. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Obviously, this is going to be bunnies, and each time you spawn them, they're going to be different colors. But I'm not going to keep spawning because I don't want a ton of them just roaming around in my world. Really, the weather is just messing with us today. Holy crap, it started, the sun started to go down, now it's starting to rain. But anyways, simply to get on these things, you're going to right click them, as you can see, and geez, these eggs are getting annoying. And to move them around, it's going to be the normal Minecraft walking controls, and then to jump, it's going to be simply space, just like the normal Minecraft controls. And as you can see, I got this really freaking huge looking bunny. He really doesn't have any special abilities, he's just really a big bunny. So let's go ahead and get rid of this egg because they're getting annoying, and let's move on to the next bike, which is the chicken bike. So as you can see, when we spawn them, they're all going to be different colors, sometimes different sizes, but I'm going to hop on the blue one because blue is my favorite color. And as you can see, this is a little chicken bike, and when you jump, his wings come out just like a normal chicken. So this chicken actually has some special abilities, so I'm going to show you all that. The only special ability that this chicken is going to have is if you're on like a little hill like this and you jump off, if you're in survival mode, you won't take any fall damage because he has these little wings. So he's going to take you down the hill really slowly, so you won't have to have any fall damage or anything if you are in survival mode. But obviously we're in creative right now. But anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and move on to the cow bike. Now the cow textures are actually messed up for some reason. I do not know why, but you'll see what I'm talking about when I spawn them in. As you can see, they're supposed to look like normal cows, but they are really kind of messed up textures. I don't know if this is, I'm assuming it's the mod. I couldn't find out what it is, but the textures only on some of them are messed up. I believe this is the only mob that has the textures messed up. But as you can see, they're supposed to look like normal cows, but just darker colors. So this one would be a dark red cow. This one would be a purple looking cow. This would be a pink looking cow. And when you get on them, they really don't have any special abilities. They can jump kind of higher than normal. They can't jump 2 blocks exactly, but they can jump a little further and higher. So that's pretty cool, as you can see. But anyways, moving on to, oh, by the way, to get off of them, as you can see, it kind of says it when you get on them. Just left shift to dismount. I'm assuming y'all probably already knew that. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the creeper bikes. As you can see, you got these weird looking bent over creepers. As you can see, they're just going to be some normal looking bikes. They don't really do anything special. They are pretty cool. I do not know if they blow up. I don't think they do, because I keep hitting them and they will never budge or blow up. So I'm assuming they do not blow up. Let's see if I can get it to the creeper to blow up. I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure they don't. As you can see, it takes a while to kill them. Yeah, I don't think they blow up. I don't know if it's because I'm in creative mode. I'm not really sure. But anyways, let's move on. Here is the Dino Bike. So if you spawn these in, it's going to give you a whole bunch of different types of dinosaurs, as you can see. Here's some weird looking one, and I believe, does this one fly? Yep, this one flies, as you can see. So this one's going to be A little weird. And to fly, you're just going to press space, kind of like you would in creative. And then to get off, just left shift. And if we go over here to these ones are just kind of look like these weird looking dinosaurs, and they're kind of weird. But I actually like these dinosaurs a lot more because they're freaking flying. I mean, who doesn't want a freaking flying dinosaur in their Minecraft world? Are you kidding me? Like, seriously. But anyways, let's go ahead and move on to the next one. After the Dino Bike is going to be the EnderDragon Bike. This has to be one of my favorites. As you can see, it's basically like your own pet EnderDragon. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, to get on it, obviously you're going to right click. I might have to get on the top a little bit and right click. But let's go ahead and go into F5 so you can see what's going on. As you can see, space is the fly, and it's the normal Minecraft walking controls. And as you can see, he's going to fly like a normal EnderDragon. He kind of moves his head and moves his wings just like that. So it's pretty sweet, pretty awesome. This is probably going to be my favorite bike. It's pretty sweet. So let's go ahead and get off this guy, and we'll just set him over here. As you can see, he's a really good pet. So as you can see, when you set him down, he's just going to kind of sit and chill here, and you can hurt them. As you can see, you can't hurt any mobs when you hit them. But yeah, this one's kind of glitching through the wall. I don't know what he's doing. But anyways, let's move on. After the EnderDragon Bike is going to be the Ender Bike, and as you can see, these guys have like some bend over, hunched over backs because they're supposed to be bikes, but that's really weird. I do not know if they can teleport. I don't think they can. Oh yeah, they actually can. They can teleport. So they kind of teleport on their own. Unless you actually, no, it actually happens when you hit space. So every once in a while when you hit space, let's see if he'll do it again for me. This guy's kind of weird. I don't know. As you can see, I just hit space and he kind of teleported over here. So those are pretty cool, as you can see. And what is next? Let's go ahead and see what's after the Ender Bike. We're going to have the Ghast Bike. The Ghast Bike cannot be summoned in the normal world. Okay. So the Ghast Bike cannot be spawned in the normal world. So maybe later we can go into the Nether and see what it's like. So we got to keep in mind that the Ghast Bike, we'll just put it right here and leave it there. Hopefully we don't forget about it. Okay, so after the Ghast Bike, we're going to have the Iron Golem Bike, the Notch Bike, the Pig Bike, the Pony Bike, the, I don't even know what that is, Sheep Bike, the Snow Golem Bike, and the Spyder Bike. So let's go ahead and see what all these do. And the Iron Golem Bike, I don't know if it's supposed to look like this or if the textures are messed up. But as you can see, it is an Iron Golem. You can see it's kind of like a shape of an Iron Golem, but the textures are kind of messed up, and they are going to be slow like Iron Golems. So these aren't that good. I guess they need to fix the textures. I'm not really sure. But anyways, moving on, let's look at the Notch Bike. So as you can see, these are like Notch's heads. And I believe when you walk, his mouth moves. Nope. Okay, I thought it did. I thought his mouth moved when it walked, but I guess it doesn't. So as you can see, it's just like this little head that floats around. Oh, there you go. Okay, that's how his mouth moves. His mouth moves when you press the space bar. And also, he drops apples. As you can see, he's dropping apples. Let me go into this F5. Whenever I press space, his mouth is going to open, and he's going to drop these apples. So that is pretty sweet. Pretty cool, pretty different if you ask me. And then let's go ahead and look at the Pig Bike, and the pig just looks like a normal pig, as you can see, but he's obviously going to be a lot faster than a normal pig. And yeah, that's pretty much about it for the Pig Bike. And let's go ahead and drop these, and let's go ahead and look at the Pony Bike. As you can see, it's going to spawn in these weird looking ponies, and let's see what these weird ponies can do. So obviously they can fly. As you can see, when they start flying, they got like their legs out and stuff, so that's really weird. As you can see, he didn't die. Oh, he didn't die. Oh, I thought he would die from that fall damage, but I guess he kind of like just flies down. As you can see, these kind of things, kind of weird. They kind of scare me. I don't know, they're just kind of weird. As you can see, the ponies just flying around. They're pretty cool, just like any other flying animal. As you can see, kind of like the EnderDragon or the dinosaur. As you can see, the EnderDragon is still keeping his cool, even with the creeper humping his leg. I mean, he's still keeping his cool over here. I mean, he's just sitting here. That's what I like about the EnderDragons, because they don't jump around like these guys. I mean, if you had a home, you can just like set him outside and he'll be all safe. But anyways, moving on, let's go ahead and look at the Reindeer Bike. And if we spawn in different ones, they don't really look any different. So this is going to be the Reindeer Bike. Obviously, he's going to fly because he's a reindeer. He's going to have these little snow particles coming out of him, which is pretty cool. And that's really all about he does. I mean, obviously, all these things are going to do is just different types of cool things. Pretty sweet. But let's move on to the Sheep Bike. So obviously, if you spawn in different ones, kind of like the bunny, they're going to be different colors. So if we get on the sheep, Obviously, it's just going to take you a little faster, kind of like the same thing that the pig bike does. It just makes you go a little faster than the normal pig, and obviously you can't ride sheep, so yeah. And then moving on after the sheep is going to be the snow golem bike. So these things are kind of creepy and weird, as you can see. Different colors too. I wish I could get a white one so I could see what it's like, but really I don't think I'm gonna have any luck getting one. So these things are kind of weird. As you can see, they're going to put these snow paths going out, obviously because they're little snow guys. And yeah, they're pretty cool, pretty interesting, definitely different from all the other bikes, but yeah, definitely weird. Next is going to be the Spyder Bike. So obviously if we spawn them in, you can get kind of different color spiders, and this is what I'm talking about with the cows. So obviously a spider is supposed to be black, but this one's kind of purplish, and that's kind of what the cows would look like. But like I said, the textures on the cows are kind of messed up, as you can see over there. So yeah, anyways, moving on, let's hop on this purple spider, as you can see, because he looks pretty freaky. And as you can see, when they move, their little legs move, all the little legs, so that's really freaking weird, but also cool at the same time. And he can climb up walls just like a normal spider. So if we go up here to this double looking wall, as you can see, he'll be able to climb them up just like a normal spider would be able to climb up walls. So yeah, that is pretty sweet, pretty different if you ask me. And after the Spyder Bike, where is the Spyder Bike? Okay, we're gonna have the Squid Bike, the Wolf Bike, the, I don't even know what that is, Silverfish Bike, the Bat Bike, and the Chinese Dragon Bike. So let's go ahead and get off this guy, and let's fly over here to some clear land where we can spawn him in. And let's go ahead and change the time just like that. And then let's go ahead and look at the Squid Bike. So the Squid Bike, as you can see, I do not know. Let's see if you can ride them in water, because obviously they are squids. So let's see if you are able to ride them in water. So let's go ahead and go over here to the water, and let's go ahead and spawn in one of these squids. I don't know, maybe we need to be over here, and let's go ahead and hop on them. And yeah, it looks like you can ride them in water, so that's pretty sweet. And obviously the squids, there are some of them are going to be different colors, which is kind of weird, and they jump kind of weird too, as you can see. Kind of funky looking squids, as you can see. It looks weird when I'm riding them. I don't know, it just looks really weird. But anyways, that is going to be the squids. Next is going to be the Wolf Bike. So if we go over here, I'm going to go over here to some clear land, and that's from some other mod reviews, as you can see. But here's going to be the Wolf Bike. As you can see, spawn men, some of them are different colors. As you can see, basically they're just going to be simple looking wolves. If we throw him in lava, he's obviously going to, wait, is he drowning? Or is he drowning, or is he staying alive? Oh, yep, he's gone. There he goes, as you can see. And then next is going to be this freaky looking bird. As you can see, these things are weird, but they're actually kind of cool. So these things do not fly, but they can walk kind of normally. They're kind of freaky looking. I don't really know. They're really weird. Really kind of weird dinosaur looking things. I don't know. They're weird. They're weird. I think they're pretty cool though, but they are kind of freaky and different. So here is going to be the Silverfish. And obviously it's going to be just like a normal silverfish, but you can ride it. So just like most of the other ones, like the cows and stuff like that, it's just going to be a normal silverfish, but you can ride it. I mean, obviously you can't ride a normal silverfish. So yeah, moving on. The next is going to be the Bat Bike. And as you can see, he's bigger than a normal bat, which is kind of creepy. And obviously, he can fly just like a normal bat. So that's pretty cool. And also, he's going to give you night vision when you are on him. So that's pretty cool also. So you can fly in the night just like a normal bat. So it's pretty cool. And the very, not the very last one, we still have the Ghast one. That's right, guys. I didn't forget about that. But this one is going to be the Chinese Dragon Bike. This has to be one of my favorites, as you can see. So we're gonna hop on the white one. I actually know the blue one because the blue one looks pretty cool. So if we hop on the blue one, as you can see, it's going to be this weird looking Chinese dragon, and if you press space, he can fly. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Definitely different from all the other ones. As you can see, here's his face right here, if you can kind of see it. But he flies, and he's a Chinese dragon, like those things that you would see in parades. So that's pretty cool and pretty sweet. So I am going to build myself a nether portal, and I'm going to travel into nether, and we are going to see what the ghast bikes are going to be like. The very last bike on our list, as you can see, this is going to be the Ghast Bike, and we couldn't spawn him in the normal world, so we're simply going to go in here. And obviously we're in the nether right now, so if we spawn them, if we right click, we're going to spawn these little ghast looking things, and some of them will be different colors, like this red one. And as you can see, they're kind of hopping around. So if we get on a normal one, because I want to get on a normal one, as you can see, they can obviously fly like normal ghast, which is pretty sweet if you ask me. I mean, who in the world doesn't want to ride a freaking ghast, especially like a miniature looking one? I mean, these things are really cool, really sweet, definitely different. So yeah, that is actually going to be about it. As you can see, we're going to end off the episode or video in the nether. Why not? We're already in here, as you can see, and that was the last bike. As you can see, it was the Ghast Bike. It was the one that we couldn't review because we couldn't spawn it in a normal world. So that is going to be about it for the animal bikes mod for Minecraft 1.6.1 and updating to 1.6.2. If you've enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I would definitely recommend it because I do a lot of awesome stuff like this on my channel. And yeah, that's going to be about it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'm UnspeakableGaming, and I will see you guys later. Peace.